Yo, it's good. I'm going to continue on with the same back testing session that I did the last time, comparing my thought process to Reese's. What I'm going to do is this time I'm not going to review it after every trade. I'm just going to just keep taking them, and then I'm just going to just look back at it later, just kind of watch it and just kind of refine my process myself, basically. So you won't see me refining my process here. This is just back testing. So. Right, let's get in line where we are now. So we'll just go to the next session. Are we at the next session? Nope. Go to start a New York session. Oh, balls. That's ES. I need to get NASDAQ up. Here we go. So we're at 9. Oh, I need to change my timing to New York time. So much setting up here. Okay, just go to New York session. Cool. We're here. Let's turn off volume of both assets and let's get into this shit. Right. Where are we on the weekly? Okay, right, so we're in this weekly fair value gap. Perfect, but we have a large rejection wick coming into it, so it's just interesting to notice. Relatively equal lows here. So we're after coming off of this 4 hour. So this is technically a high resistance versus high resistance scenario, since we have this high coming out of the weekly fair value gap and then this high coming out of the 4 hour fair value gap, though we do have low resistance in the form of this 4 hour fair value gap, which is unmitigated below. Let's just have a little gauge of see what ES is doing at the same time. So what do we got in the weekly? Same thing within this weekly fair value gap. In this fair value gap, daily, nothing, and literally the same thing. I'm just going to mark out the unmitigated one on ES. Cool. So let's see what the lower time frame has to say. Technically high resistance as well, coming out of the hourly. Nothing here. Nothing to write home about, only the fact that we've got so much low resistance here, really. So scenarios, there's not a lot to go off. I think all I could possibly see us doing at open is manipulating higher, going lower, or we just continue higher to maybe some of these unmitigated gaps up here, which will catch continuation. But we'll just see what happens at open and we'll try to react. Hopefully I haven't missed too much, unless there's just too much low resistance down here. So yeah, we'll see what we get on open. I think since it's being a weekly, I'm going to probably need at least a 15-minute to open to take a continuation lower, which we've got good DOLs below though, so it should be good. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we've got a 15-minute open now, which can act as our condition here. And do we have it on ES as well? We do indeed, so we'll just mark that out. And let's just kind of review where price is. So we're coming out of the weekly, coming out of this, but are we more likely to take the range low or range high? This 15-minute will tell us all that we need to know. and same thing on ES. So yeah. Okay, we've tapped in. We're going to on a 30-second. We'll just play it out because I'm not liking structure too much, even though we do have some sort of low resistance right here. Okay, we're seeming to be just completely disrespecting this 15 minute, which could be indicative of us taking the range high. This looks like a good setup, but what is it coming off of? Like just nothing. Let's say see there's probably an okay, well there's an SMT. Okay, maybe we've missed the setup here because we've got this 15 minute. Okay, we've got this 15 minute bullish continue. Jesus, this 15 minute gap and this intermediate term low on Nasdaq being SMT'd, and then on the 1 minute we get a 15 minute opening up. Yeah, we got a 15 minute opening up. We have low resistance generated leading up to it, and then we get this inversion which ends up playing out. So yeah, we've actually just missed that move, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We move. Time are we at now? 10:13. So we're kind of getting to the end of the day, really. So we've swept out this high, then the weekly, but we've got targets higher. So we'll just see if we've opened up a 15 minute. We do, but it's okay. Well, probably our last shot at anything is this 15 minute gap here to take to that 4 hour high. And we have that on ES as well. We do indeed. This marks it out fine there. So we'll just see if we get any retracement in. Yeah, too late in the session now, really. Okay, so we've just faded Monday, but we've faded a really good setup, which we just weren't paying attention for. So interesting. Where are we? So we're still within that weekly fair value gap. Maybe I should have checked the monthly if we're coming off something. Nothing really, okay. Still in the weekly. Down on the chart. In a 4 hour as well. Coming off this 2 hour as well. So we are getting pretty bullish order flow, and we'll just see what we get. So obviously this move's coming off of 2 hour. I need to just clean up ES a bit. So we're in this weekly, also within a 4 hour as well. So we're coming off this 2 hour. We are displacing higher, so right, this hasn't been created yet. So we've got 30 minute fair value gaps basically down here, and same here on Nasdaq. So this will be our condition. So we do have a lot of low resistance down here to clear up, and an unmitigated 4 hour below. But again, you don't want to be calling a top. So I'm thinking whether respect this to go higher or we disrespect it to go lower. It's just playing our conditions really. Let's see what happens at open. Coming into anything higher up here, higher up in the range, 2 hour or anything. No, I think we're clutching at straws really there. Potentially getting an hourly open up, we'll just see what happens. Okay, we're opening up a 15 minute. Which could be interesting. Difficult enough conditions for me personally right here. I don't know if this opened yet. Let's see. Just not really getting anything. No retracements, nothing. Already at 10:30. So now that is a 30 minute. We have an hourly in the making, but it looks like we're disrespecting this. So we got a 2 hour on making. Okay. So this 30 minute is now my condition. We have something on ES. Well, we're within this 15 minute. Be good if we could take this low perhaps on ES. That would be decent. So again, we've got a high resistance low here coming out of the 2 hour, creating higher time frame gaps. Got this 30 minute, but at the same time it is very premium, so I need to see pretty good structure coming off of it, plus it's late in the session. We've got our 10:30 power of 3 kind of playing out. Got abundance of liquidity on ES, so just see what happens here. Got anything on the 30 second, 15 second. Okay, see what the 15 second looks like on ES. So let's play this out. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this. This looks really good. We've got our power of 3 on our side. Do we have a break-even point? This 1 minute, but again, what is this 1 minute defending? Well, this 30 minute is attacking this low resistance in the trend. So I think, again, I have a tendency of breaking even really fast, but I think once we take these major targets, I'll go break even or take profit. But yeah, I think overall I'm going to take this to these highs. 30 minute would look like this. Just want to see, do we have some higher targets? Yeah, we've got 4 hours above. Decent generated liquidity. We're exploding higher. Let's give this a crack. Okay, so we've hit the 1 minute. If we hit anything else, it's now a 2 minute. But again, what is this 2 minute defending and what is it attacking? I don't think I'm going to go break even. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go break even. Okay. I think closing above these highs is probably a good enough reason to go break even. The emotional part of me just wants to take profit, but I think I let it play out until even if ES takes this, because ES really does have an abundance of liquidity. So if ES takes those, we will trade aggressively, but this is just for stats as well. Oh, this is unfortunate. Okay. Still has a 15 minute power of 3 to play out. What time is it there? So if the 15 minute doesn't do anything, okay, ES is now, let's edge those highs as of now. So, okay, ES has taken those. So I think I'm going to trail aggressively because there's reason to reverse now. So just to this body low, just give it a little breathing room, but not too much. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Happy with that trade now. So we're coming off the 30-minute. We've got the 30-minute power of 3, the 1031. I think again I'm starting to get the playing the conditions thing quite well. But again, I'm going to review this myself. I don't want to go into too much detail on it now. It's more from my review later. So we'll just go to the next stand day. Looks like we got some news or something. So it looks like we're just disrespecting. I'm going to delete everything just to freshen it up. So it looks like we're just disrespecting this weekly. So again, it's kind of a bullish indication. And we've also, to rebalance the range, we got this weekly unmitigated up here just to keep in line with the higher time frame. We've got a daily opening up. We're coming out of this 4 hour. And we've got all this to rebalance. Do we have any? We've got a 2 hour unmitigated right here. And they're coming out of that. But we have an ES just to keep it simple. Keep it simple. Same thing with the weekly. Daily fair value gap as well in the making. Coming off of a 4 hour, very similar. We actually have 4 hour targets on ES as well. Nice. So coming out of this 4 hour, just mark it up here. And what are we getting off these? Hourly, massive wick. Not even a 30-minute, not even, wow, chop. Okay. Looks like we'll be playing the lower time frame. So this is a good time probably to, so we got, I think so, data high really, isn't it? That's data high, I don't know. Or technically data high is taken, but that's, I don't know, the high of the range at least. So I'm just going to let market open play out and see what we get, because right now I wouldn't be able to get the best gauge. We're kind of in high resistance versus low resistance, but also kind of low resistance versus low resistance. I can't actually even quantify the liquidity at the moment. Taking data high with an SMT. Are we in any higher time frame gap here? Technically within the 1 hour. Technically within the 2 hours as well. No, I'm not taking that anyways. I know it looks like data high to data low. The structure is so good though. Within the 2 hour gap. What are we okay. In this 2 hour gap, technically got unmitigated below. I'm gonna wait for a continuation just because I don't really back the trade. I just feel like we're targeting too much high resistance. I would just like to see more confirmation on it. Do we go for 5 or anything? 4, 3. Okay, so do we get anything on the ES? Get that 3 minute as well. Okay, here I'd be open to look for a continuation trade. To the data lows on ES, but also the data lows on NASDAQ. Really just a continuation of the idea. So like this high is SMT'd, but also coming out of a 2 hour fair value gap. We've got unmitigated 4 hour below, even though we're targeting this intermediate term low, it's also a data low. So I think that adds more to the liquidity. So it depends on the structure we get on the lower time frame. So we got some nice liquidity on ES, then on NASDAQ. We've any imbalances? Anything? Here we've hit the 30-second. You know, I don't think the structure is good enough for me to take this. Okay. So we do fairly explode. We technically do get a stop hunt. Ah, God. See, I'm hesitant because this is looking very like the trade I took this week. It looks better on ES. I think I do need to build up that conviction, to be honest, because I think the way that we're displacing through these is one of those telltale signs to take the trade. But I think I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with my break even. Obviously, it's if ES takes the low or if NASDAQ takes the low, but I'm actually taking this more because of the structure on ES, to be honest. I think I'm going to take it. We'll learn something from it anyways. That's what backtesting's for. The only thing, again, as I'm going to criticize this trade, is the structure. Where's the generated liquidity? That's all I would say. But the generated liquidity seems more to be on ES than NASDAQ. So let's just see. I think the drawn liquidity is good. We've let the play actually play out a bit so that we can get a bit more confirmation on it. So we'll see how this plays out. So, do I go break even here? What reason is there? We're just expanding. ES still has to take these lows. But we're technically SMTing with ES, so ES is lagging behind. I think just because of my lack of conviction, I'm going to go break even there more mechanically. Oh, we're glitching. Okay. Okay, so let me just think through this. Well, we do have a 15-minute opening at our stop loss, which is interesting. What time are we at? Ah, man. I think this plays out. I'm just trying to think because we've got this high, which is SMT'd within a 2 hour. We've got a data low, which is just unmitigated. I think that our defense is stronger than our attack. I don't think I'm going to go break even just because it's something that I've been doing so much lately, just off of displacement, and it's like it's more of an emotional decision than anything. Like I really need to let these trades play out. So I think I'm not going to go break even unless ES takes that low as well. But that wouldn't really be a good reason to. Okay, we've gotten a close below this low, so I think I might go break even at that. Got 5 minutes of it already open. Okay, let's see if this plays out. Oh, please don't do that. This is going to be a brutal break even. This would be a tough one to sit through. Boom. Let's go. pretty good going. Good trade. Again, I like how I'm navigating scenarios. Like there, I didn't panic trying to call the top there. I just waited out for the continuation and just let the narrative really just tell me where it wanted to go. I'm happy the way I didn't go break even so soon. Because I was in line with my scenario. And again, this is still a tough scenario because we're in. What I find so tough about this scenario is we're coming out of a 2 hour. We've got an SMT, so that's obviously a strong stop loss. But also we're coming out of this 4 hour as well. But then we do have a 4 hour below. We also have a 4 hour above. So this is like, for me, this is high resistance versus low resistance, but also high resistance. So it's high resistance versus high resistance. So I think with the high resistance, I kind of let this initial setup just play out a bit. I wanted to see if it was playing out. We obviously get a tap into that 3 minute, so you're basically playing off the same idea as I can kind of have more conviction in it. And then the 30-second was more taken off of ES's structure and also just strong drawn liquidity. So it's really about weighing these things up. Let's go again. Right. Oh, we're losing connection. Okay. What have we got? I probably only have one or two more trades in my mental capacity at the moment. Right, so let's delete. So we're obviously disrespecting that weekly fair value gap. What do we have here? Well, Nasdaq, we've got this daily fair value gap. Got this intermediate term high up here. What is ES doing? Let's delete all this. Daily fair. I'm assuming there's a daily fair value gap on ES. We do. It's a bit low. I don't think we're retracing into that. It's just a little bit far. Generate liquidity, blah blah blah. Let's see what was current order flow doing. Nothing here. Okay, current order flow is coming out of a 2 hour fair value gap and just displacing the fuck higher. Let's see, ES. Same thing on ES. What's this creating? Do we have aligning PD arrays? Well, we're going to be forming this 30 minute for market open. Again, this would be the condition because we got this daily fair value gap with hella L or below it. So, we'll see how we react out of this condition. If we're going to respect it, I'll probably be bullish. If we're going to disrespect it, I'll be bearish towards that daily fair value gap. What are our draws like higher? More 2 or 1 hour. We're coming into those, so we don't really have too much open liquidity above there, so I would have to hesitate in longs, but we'll just have to see what market open presents. I would like to see some good structure since we're so premium in the range. Just have to see. SMT. Okay, I really do like that displacement. There's screaming that there's a setup here towards the 30 minute. Okay, well, we are within this extremely premium 1 hour fair value gap. We've got the daily fair value gap below. We've got the 30 minute agreed upon DOL with this beautiful low resistance leading up to it. We've got an SMT here. And we've got a 30-second fair value gap, which I'd be happy to take the 30-second off of this displacement. We've got an SMT. I think I'm going to take this towards the 30-second, maybe go CE of the wick, try and reach that 1-to-1, and then go break even once we hit the 30 minute. It's Structure's not great on ES. I do think this plays nice. Oh man, Wi-Fi problems. Should just take it blindly, see what happens. Or just take it on ES while we still have ES. This is why I struggle to like FX replay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, man. I don't want to refresh it because I don't feel like it's saved. Okay. And also, we're just very premium. I think... Oh yeah, sorry, what did I want? Okay, we don't like the 1 minute for some reason. All right. Okay. Fucking wake up, NASDAQ. Jesus Christ. Oh, do we just have to blindly take it? Okay, I think with the Judas volatility, we're just going to take it. I can't be arsed waiting around for all this shit right now. Market, save. See if it plays. Nope. Nope, doesn't play out. Oh, you bastard. Okay, what happened here? Bet you had something to do with the fucking 1 minute, but it wasn't the highest time frame. So annoying, man. Jesus Christ. What is the matter? Well, I think I'm going to have to leave it here just because of how bad FX replay is being right now. There's not too much I can do about that. We just end up not... Yeah, just explode higher. Yeah, so that's that trade. I think I kind of faded the higher time frame a little too much. We're coming out of that 2 hour exploding higher. Is it nearly calling too much of a top? I can't really assess it because ES's structure was terrible. I want to just see how did that get invalidated or not. That's just the one thing I want to check with the trade. Was it bad? You would have thought that we'd at least rebalanced to the 30-minute before moving higher. That would have been the only thing. This is just ass, man. Like I need to see this because if I'm reviewing it later, like I need to see whether we. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh it. Look at which fucking ball. So the 1 minute, okay, we do come into a 1 minute. Do we come into a 2 minute? If ES or if FX replay won't want me to see this, we do. That's embarrassing. I didn't have a chance to check it, man. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. So yeah, so that's just invalid completely. Yeah, not to take away from it, because again, when you get that displacement, you nearly would fade it. We even get a 15-second within here. No, it's just a big ass candle. I think live markets I would have rushed into the entry too. But again, you'd want to see it at least going past that 2 minute if you really wanted to make sure it was going to flush the lows. Okay, I don't think we're going to leave it on that. Get one more trade in before the day's out. Okay, still disrespecting that. We're in this 4 hour, but we also have this 4 hour below price. I'll just keep this on the chart as well as another fair value gap, just so that we know that we're within that. What are we doing on ES? Same thing. Got this 4 hour fair value gap within a 4 hour fair value gap, so I can see this taking prices higher just because of how close we are to all these highs, but also equally I can see it going towards the 4 hour fair value gap too. We do have a lot to rebalance. We've got an hourly fair value gap right here. What do we have in ES? Actually, I didn't check the 2 hour. Not created yet. Well, we do have one way up here, but same with that. Oh, please, just for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ. Right, well, let's work off fucking just Nasdaq. Also got this 30-minute here. I don't really like when price expands so much like this. It's just so hard to get your feel on the day or what you're actually looking for. Oh, just fuck off then. I am tilting more towards lower prices. We'll see what happens at open. Okay, we come into this 30-minute. We do have a lot of liquidity down here. Not really. Haven't tapped anything on ES. Or unless we're in the 30 on ES and I can't fucking see, like. Structure looks really good here. Oh my god. This just looks good. Got a lot of low resistance leading up to 4 hour. 1 hour is kind of far away, so I think playing conditions, I'm going to take this even. I'm going to presume ES taps something. This is a little irritating, but oh, we're in a 15-minute. Let's just fucking call a spade. 1 hour's 1 hour that far to go. At this time we have ES taking. Oh, this is behind. ES is fucking behind. Is it? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't know what's going on here. I think I'm going to take this based off of the little information. It's a little annoying that I can't get my win right drivers in order, but I think I'm going to try and take it to these lows. Probably go break even maybe once we hit like these, or we start closing below things. Let's just place it and see how we go. Only issue is I would say here that we have the hourly at our stop loss, but I think that our stop loss is more protected than our take profit because we've got all this generated and we've got the 4 hour lower. Just ES is bugging, which is kind of annoying. Not liking that. And we take a loss. Was there a better break-even point? No. We just got chopped up again. What happens for the rest of the session? Ah, nice. We go up and hit the fucking hourly. Oh, God's sake, man. I'm so bad at trading. No real stop hunt. Okay. Yeah, this is a good trade. It really, again, I just need my fucking win rate drivers on my side. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but again, it's too close to the break-even point. It's kind of a mech as well. Coming off of the hourly, targeting this 15-minute. You'd go break even at the 15-minute, and I'd probably just target one of these external lows. I'm going to take it because it looks like a free break even, but then we don't know if ES took these highs or not. This is really irritating me. How do I skip? This is only 9:30 on ES. Oh, God's sake. Oh, it's on UT. Oh, fucking me, Jesus. So no, that's not valid at all. So this could be a cont if we don't. We can possibly switch our bias because we are coming out of the 4 hour. Jesus Christ, man. So we are coming out of the 4 hour. So this, I really should have faded this because why are we taking this 30-minute with an hourly at a stop loss when we're coming out of a 4 hour? That's more of a low resistance scenario thing to do. So you got to weigh your defenses a bit better, I think. So now we're coming out of that 4 hour. We're creating a lining period raise. Do we have a 30-minute opening? Or what time is it now? So 10:30 manipulates in, and we got really good structure, really good low resistance. Same on ES, beautiful low resistance. Only thing is volatility wise. I think here I will wait for. I think here I'm going to wait. Obviously it hasn't closed yet, but I'm going to wait for our CISD if I'm going to take this. Wow. Okay, we get instant recovery there. We do have highest time frame being a 2 minute here, but I think with the displacement on the 1 minute, this could be good enough. We're still coming out at 15 minutes, really good rejection. We've got a good low resistance liquidity. We've even got this 15 minute agreed upon here. We're coming out at 4 hour. We do have a 4 hour to stop loss, but trend is higher. We're trading the continuation off that. Yeah, I think this is good. It's gonna be a pre-fire though. Do I like that? Probably with the coming out of an hourly though. Now we're at a 15 minute. Okay, well, we need the full confirmation. Okay, I think I'm taking that then. Just because of how much we're displacing away, I'm going to put that on the body of that candle, and I'm going to target this 15 minute agreed upon, see if we can get the 1-to-1, be break even on the day. Order, market save. No. Right. Yeah, I'm not good at this shit. We can see a pattern that's very like this. Week 2 wins, and then I wipe it all out in one day, which is interesting. I think a bit of brain fatigue, but also I'm thinking I can figure out every scenario. What was this coming off of again? Nothing. It's so weird. It's such a weird scenario. Stop it out again, and then we end inversion. It finally plays out. But what time of the day is this? 10:51. The volatility usually dies down at this time. I don't think if a setup is not really happening within, the first while, I just don't think it's that valid. Look, I'm gonna take another trade because this is making me feel a bit shit, to be honest. Right, what do we have? Just delete everything, refresh the brain, starting again. It's all learning. Look, if I was taking loads of wins here, what would I really be learning? So we're really close to this DOL. That could be our move, but look, gotta really react to what price is doing, I guess. It's too far down on ES though for it to be relevant now. Same high here. See if we can actually get properly in sync now. 4 hour, nothing really. Just notice we're respecting this, but this is defending daily, so So again, this is a low resistance versus low resistance scenario because we got low resistance at this side and low resistance with the daily here. Though we are respecting the 4 hour, disrespecting bearish PD rays, and I think this is our conditions, so we could be a little bit more bullish, but I'm not really sure. So again, this is going to be my condition. We respect this, we can go towards the daily. If we are disrespecting this, we'll go towards these highs here. Looking for a setup wise, we're coming off this 2 hour here, and we're coming off of the 2 hour here. I think it's more going to be looking for continuations really than anything. Yeah, we'll see what open does. Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait for a 15-minute gap perhaps, or maybe a 5-minute or some sort of aligning gap. Okay, we're edging the lows. ES looks more bullish though. So this is just kind of a bit out of whack, out of sync. Jesus, so we're after coming into this 5-minute gap, which comes out of the 2 hour gap. Right here, whatever, blah, blah, blah. 1 minute. Nah, I'm just not really rocking with it. $10.15, I'm off, I think. Yeah, I think there's just better days than this to do. It's just not. Oh, we got to get one more trade in. A pretty disappointing back testing session, though, to be honest. Right, what do we got? Okay, we're expanding higher. Got this 4 hour. Got this 4 hour. Tapped it on both. Oh, fuck you. Jesus Christ, man. Got 15-minute gaps at least up here. Got a 30-minute gap up here. Coming coming off these 30-minute gaps, we do some low resistance here, sort of low resistance up here. It's just the time frame I just need. It just never gives it to me. Okay, so I think what I'm thinking is more of a Judas off open here. Maybe target this. See what happens. See how I react here. I don't think I'm going to take a trade off it. Okay, hopefully I have some aligning P arrays. We don't tap this 5-minute. And we'll see if this 15-minute gets formed. The whole leg is... I've taken the highs on ES now. What did I miss? No, I'm just never taking that. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Just whipsawing both sides. Not a big fan of this. Too late in the session. Jesus Christ, man, this is tough. This is rough. Really hate this backtesting. When it's like this, it just makes you feel terrible about yourself. Oh my god, right, we got a daily gap. But again, it's more like training. You start failing near the end of training, and that's where you get stronger, I suppose. Nothing on the 4 hour. Got this 1 hour. Daily, is it? Yes, we got a daily below. We got a daily below as well. This could be a likely draw, but got higher draws as well. I'm getting quite exhausted now, to be honest. See what I open does. So we got an SMT here. So it's going to meet all the criteria probably. Got low resistance to the highs. We're going out of an hourly fair value gap. But what is this hourly fair value gap? Defending, well, this daily fair value gap. Looks like it's adding more to the liquidity. Oh, not that rejection break. This looks good though, so I think I'm going to take it. Just weighing. Doesn't really have much RR to it though. What for a measly 1-to-1. As I reduce the risk to here, because realistically we're going to fail it either way. Take it to the highs. Once we hit these highs, I'll go break even. Or once ES takes these targets here, I'll go break even. Obviously this hourly does have a daily at a stop loss, but we've also got dailies up here, and not much more. It's really just lower time frame structure. What did the hourly highs look like up here on ES? Nah, I'm actually gonna fade this. This hourly doesn't really have too much going for it, so let's just see if this plays out or not. Probably is, but fuck you then. Oh, I'm hesitating now. Yeah, I think I'll just hit the point of diminishing returns today. Oh, pretty shit backtest. It kind of is just what happens to me in real life. I hit a few good trades and I can't repeat it. So, yeah, we'll see. You know, that's just it. I'll review this whenever I'm not tired. That doesn't make you feel too good about yourself, but look at cool beans.